Hey everybody, it's Deb. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I posted. We got out of school. I think maybe I posted 1 or 2 videos in June. Summer vacation has been a whirlwind, and really it still kind of is. There's random things on my desk that I keep forgetting to move. But I'm trying to establish some routines that I can maintain once school gets started. I thought that I would try to film like 2 videos a week during the summer, and then it dawned on me that that really was not a great idea, because then I've put pressure on myself to maintain that once school gets started, and it's not going to happen. I know myself too well. So this week I am planning July 14th through 20th in my Passion Planner Pro. Goodness. Yeah, it's been a while since I filmed. I can't even speak. I have a couple of posted things down and things that I know that I have going on or things that I need to do. This is not an indication of how bare this week will be. It will probably end up looking something like this. These few weeks I planned while we were on vacation, and so they're just scribbled, but you can see they were not blank. I keep a running list in my head. As a matter of fact, since I've paused and stopped talking for a second, thought about this. I'm using a couple of different planners right now. I'm using my Passion Planner is kind of this is my jumping off. This is my everything. This is my general starting point for every week. Then I have my Stylogy, which I was decorating, but I haven't been recently. And this is literally that really detailed list of everything that I need to do, random stuff written down, because this fits in my purse. I've got whatever vinyl from when I was weeding stuff earlier, and as I think of stuff, I can put it in here, and then it gets transferred to this. And then I have gone back to an Erin Condren, and this I'm kind of using as memory planning, and kind of just, this is my pretty planner. So I'm kind of planning as I go in this, and that's why I started to do 2 videos a week. I was going to film this on Thursdays and film this on Mondays when I went back through, but I know I won't be able to maintain that. So I'm just going to keep this one as my pretty kind of, I don't know what to call it, planner, memory planner, whatever. This is still my everything. So I'm using this kit from Chelsea Brown Designs. This is her Pink Lemonade weekly kit. I love this, especially for summer. This was the weekly kit that corresponded with the July monthly kit. So you've got on this, you've got day covers, which I like that she's got it as a strip that goes across. You've got some time blocks that are patterned. You have a to go here for things to happen this week. Your quote, a couple of covers for these, to-do list, your top 3, a little weekend banner since mine's a Sunday start, so I just have Saturday at the end. Then you have a full strip to go across this. I did not get the time list with the numbers in it because they don't mean anything to me. I will put events where they go, and then I cover up the time slots, and the rest of it's just a to-do list. So it's not a big deal to me. Water trackers, and then a couple of headers, which were not in the last months, and I really like that she's including these because I need those. And then I pulled from my Chelsea Brown stash a couple more boxes, self-care trackers. I don't know if I'll use those or not. Icons. The pink doesn't match perfectly, but it's not going to bother me. Some more boxes, yellow boxes, because I don't get to use yellow very often, and since there's yellow in this kit, I am going to. Some more to-dos, and then I pulled these before bed and first thing, but now that I'm looking at them, it looks like I don't have any first things that are the pink, so that won't get used. I'll put that back over here. My weekly prep checklist, I need to order about 15 of these because I really need to get working on some health goals. And then I pulled this sheet, which is the Monday through Saturday, because I forgot that she has this here, and this is a Sunday through Saturday, so I don't need this either. I'll set it aside. And then I pulled also, I've got a couple of just random sheets that if I use them, I'll tell you what they are when I get to them. I pulled this because the cleaning sheet in here, which I may use, and we'll see what else I pull in. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't know how much of this will be a talk through and how much of this will be a voiceover. It just depends on how many times I get interrupted and how many times I stumble over my own words, which is a problem. So I'm going to turn this upside down because it's easier for me to do that. By the way, I bought a whole box of these whiteouts at Walmart last week and then started to use them because I'm working on my curriculums for this year. They're horrible. You run one strip and it works. You run the next strip and it picks up what you just did and it only lays down half of a strip of whiteout. I have been so aggravated. So I have a box of the Tombow whiteouts. Maybe I'm not going to try this over. In my cart on Amazon, waiting for Prime Day. Trying to line this up right at the top of that date cover, the time, whatever that is, the bar that's got all the times in it. I don't know how many years of experience I need to be able to line these up right, because I still can't do it. But these stickers also don't come up super easy. So once I put it down, it's down. That's it. End of story. So I just kind of have to deal and hope that this one goes down better. No, see, this one's even shorter, and I laid it down right at the beginning, so I don't understand. I have to email her and ask her, where am I supposed to be putting these, because it never looks like I want it to. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put these covers down here. I'm not using a big habit tracker right now because it's summer, and I'm not tracking everything right now. I'm only focusing on a couple of things, and that's okay. I'm trying to give myself a little bit of a break. My college classes start up again Monday. I only have 3 left, I think. If I'm counting right, I have the class that starts here, and then once that one's done, I'll have 2 classes this fall, and then I am finished. Ooh. And then I have to decide if I'm actually going to walk at graduation. My mom wants me to. I'm kind of torn. I think I would feel stronger about walking if I had actually been on the campus for my classes. And, you know, if the professors that I took classes from were actually going to be part of the graduation ceremonies, but they're not. You're taking courses from professors that are all over the United States, so it's not like I'm actually going to see my professors at graduation. So I'm just not, I don't know, not sold on the idea of it. And it's expensive to walk at graduation. And I'm just not sure. I would rather put that money toward a graduation, my master's degree, my ring. That's what I'm trying to say. So we'll see what I do. Okay, I'm going to put this down. We started using e-meals, which is an app. And you go on the app and it sends you the menus and you pick which meals you want to make, and then it makes the grocery list and you go through the list, you mark off what you already have, and then it sends it to whatever store you're going to use to get your groceries from. And it is great. So I can actually plan my dinners. We're trying to eat low-cal. I need to lose about 60 pounds, maybe 70. My husband needs to lose like 100. My daughter needs to lose like maybe 3. She doesn't really need to lose. She just needs to have more activity. So we are trying. All right. Now, I know this pen is not what I need to use on this, so let's find a pen that's not going to smudge so much. Maybe. Actually, I may just put stuff down and then... yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I went through and reorganized and got rid of some of my pens and some of it I didn't. Okay, I need a 2-hour slot because I'm supposed to teach Sunday school. maybe that won't. So if I look at it the right way, I can see where it's still wet at the end of each stroke. So I'm going to be afraid to touch it for a minute, but we're going to see if I can get this in here. Let's see, it's maybe I can do this without totally messing all that up, since I actually wrote it. Okay. This is Prime Day, and I don't usually worry about it, but my daughter, my youngest daughter, has this huge list of school supplies she has to have. And that's what I want to put. She wants to get all of her school supplies at one time. One day, be done, that's it. Well, sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't work. I'm going to put this at the top of this day because I need to cover up my liquid paper. My daughter pen tested some things in my planner because why would you do that somewhere else? Anyway, so we got online today and we built a cart in my Amazon and we built a cart on the Walmart site with all of her school supplies in it. And so far, I think the only thing we don't have in there yet is like bread and pocket folders. So far, Amazon is winning by like $26. And that's without any of that stuff being placed on sale on Prime Day. So Maddie is determined that Monday morning we're going to get online and we're going to order all of her school supplies Amazon Prime. Which I am fine with, really, because a lot of I smudged that one. Oh well. We'll buy school supplies on tax-free holiday, but I hate the crowds. I hate the crowds. So if I can do this way and not have to deal with the crowd, hey, I'm all for it. Now, I'm going to put youth worship down here on Wednesday, but I'm really not sure if we're going to have that or not this week because the majority of the youth group will be gone to camp. But I'm going to write it down just in case. I think last year somebody came up to the church and did something with the kids who did not go to camp so that they weren't completely left out. See, this is bothering me. The more I look at it, the further we go across, the more off this is. So I need to email her and ask, okay, where on earth am I supposed to be putting these stickers? Because I can't make them line up. Okay, I'm going to cover my time slots now. We got back from our vacation Sunday night about 8:39-ish. See, this didn't work either. I don't know what's up. And exhausted, really exhausted. But we got home, we got in, we started unloading everything. My husband went in the storage room, which is outside, thank goodness, to get the wrench to turn our water back on at the street, because we always turn it off when we're gone so that we don't flood the house if there's a leak. And he comes out and he says, something is not right. Something smells horrible. And sure enough, the day after we left for vacation, there was a huge storm here and it knocked out power. And apparently when the power came on to the rest of the house, our deep freezer, our little chest freezer that we keep outside, did not come back on with the rest of the power in the house. And so everything in that freezer is bad now. So after we'd unloaded the camper and washed the camper and parked it and emptied the truck and dealt with all that mess, then we attacked that storage room. We had to take everything out of the way so we could get the freezer out. We had to get all of the stuff out of the freezer, and oh my gosh, it was bad. You know, we were gone for 2 weeks, so if it lost power, 13 days before we got home, you can imagine. It was just, it was bad. Anyways, got that emptied out. And then got the freezer out and just moved it out basically to the curb until Jason could figure out what to do with it. Oh, it was disgusting. It was horrible. And then mopped that room. Well, then you can't put the stuff back into it because the floor's not dry. So he stayed up and waited for it to dry because it's all his hunting and camping and whatever stuff. I don't know what to do with all that. So I think he went to bed at like 3 that morning after driving all day long. Oh, it was horrible. And then the next morning he got up and dealt with, okay, where are we taking this thing and what are we doing with it? There's not like a dump here. You have to take stuff out of town, and you know, the risk of driving down the road with this freezer flopping open just did not appeal. But a friend of ours was hauling stuff, and so he carried it for us, and so it is gone, thank goodness, because it was bad. It was really bad. Okay, done with that page. I'm going to put my water trackers down because I am trying really hard to get that back up. Before we left, I was doing real good. I was drinking, you know, 8-ounce glasses a day. I would go through multiple water bottles in a day. Was not a big deal. And then we got to Colorado, and I thought I was drinking enough water, but apparently I wasn't. And one of the meds that I take for something else, if I don't drink enough water, it makes me susceptible to kidney stones. So I got kidney stones while we were in Colorado. Ugh. So I've tried to really be drinking my water because that's not fun at all. But the doctor that I was able to get into in Pagosa Springs was really sweet, very helpful. And I was amazed because you go to the doctor here, and even when it's, you know, the clinic that I go to and I know the doctor and I make the appointment, I may sit in the lobby and wait for an hour. I walked in, I registered, I didn't even finish filling out my paperwork, and they were already taking me back to the room. I was in and out in less than 45 minutes. I don't think I can remember that ever happening in my life. Okay. I do have a bill due Monday, but I'm going to pay it tomorrow, so I'm not going to worry about that. I don't have appointments next week. I have lots of things to clean. Ooh, I can use it to buy, because other than her school supplies, we are also Monday going to, I've got to get me some more tennis shoes. I've got to get her some stuff. Monday is the day. Okay. I need to figure out how I want to mark that my class starts. It's very important. But I don't know when my webinar is, so I'll wait for that. I've got to post, I'm assuming my webinar is going to be Tuesday like it always is, but I could be wrong. Okay. I'm going to put my top 3 to-dos on the days that I did not put my self-care check-in, because that makes sense. And then it's symmetrical. I want to use these. I know I'm going to put one on Monday somewhere because I'm going to have to read for class. And I'm just going to set it in here because, like I said, the time doesn't really matter. I just need to know that I need to block off that much time. And the same for Tuesday, except I'll do it later in the evening because that's probably when my webinar will be. 9 times out of 10, they're on Tuesday evenings. If not, I'll have to do homework anyways. I'm going to do a short one on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I'll have a pretty good sized block because I've got a discussion poster due by Thursday. And I would love to say that I'm going to get them done early, but every time I think I'm going to, it doesn't work that way. And then another chunk on Friday. And then I'll put a big old chunk on Saturday. Do I want to do it in the morning? No, I want to do it because everything is due on Sunday, and so that's when I'll okay. So where do I want to put to-dos? Let's put one of these big to-do lists on Tuesday. And one of these big to-do lists on Thursday. That works, because those are the days that look semi-empty to me. Okay. I'll go ahead and put my weekend banner up here just so I don't forget. And I'll use it to cover up that gray spot for, that's at lunch, because I may or may not actually eat lunch then. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to use from this sheet. Oh, I need to put my habit tracker in here. I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to come back and put the weekly prep list, even though it doesn't match this kit in the slightest, but it'll be okay. Okay, I'm going to move this sheet over here. I'm going to keep these sheets up. I'm going to keep this one up there. I'm going to keep this. This I'm going to put in place, and then I'm going to start worrying about all this other stuff. What have I got in there? So let's see if I can lay this down right. Purple is extremely not the color that's... I need to come up just a little bit so I miss the edge of the paper. Yeah, that works. Okay. So I need... I need these script stickers is what I want. I have this one. I have these. Okay. So I have one that says read, don't I? That's what I need. Read, maybe. That books. Yeah, this. Okay. For this course that I'm taking this time, there's not a textbook, but there's a list of like journal articles that I have to read for each week. So that's what I've blocked this time off for. And I'll put something cute over there on the other side of it. I'm not sure yet when I've got my webinar. Okay, so then the last 3 days are when I actually work on my homework. So I don't have anything due until Thursday of the week, and that's when my discussion post is due, and then I have 3 response posts that are due. That's not straight. On 3 different days, and I can do them before that. I don't know. And then I have a quiz every week, and then I have an assignment every week. So that's the way that'll work. And my assignments technically are due on Sunday, but my goal every week is to actually have it done by Saturday, and then my Sunday is basically I've taken a break, and then I go back and try to read over it and do some last minute editing, because invariably I've got something stupid in there. Okay, I usually take my test for the week on Friday, so I'm going to put this there. I'm thinking that my webinar will be on Tuesday, but this sticker is movable if it's not on Tuesday. So I'm going to set it here. Actually, I'm going to set it here. And then I can move it if it's not. Okay. I'm going to have these to put. Come on. I've had these for, I'm not really even sure how long. And if I ever run out, I'll probably cry. Okay, this is my discussion post. Do I want to put this on this do there? It's not really a paper. But I like that. I think it's cute. So I probably will put it there. Okay, so there's that. I want to use my yellow. I think I'm going to cover up this. I don't want to cover up the quote, but I'm going to cover up this little blurb underneath it. Okay, don't need these now. These two things are priorities for this week, but I don't know where to put them yet. Now, this I pulled because, where is she? I love this page right here. And this is my summer. This is how I feel a good portion of this, except that I'm afraid she's going to be too tall to go right here unless I just place her just right. But there's a little one of this. Where is she? There's a smaller one. Oops. Yeah, this one. Because part of what is going on during the summer is me trying to put this house back together. We go on vacation, we come home, and it's crazy from there on out. So, trying to strongly persuade my youngest daughter to clean her room. It's a disaster. And she wants to rearrange it. And I'm like, well, that's great, but we can't rearrange anything if we can't find the floor. So I'm going to spread these around because these are definitely things that must be done this week. I'll put this here because it's going to be too big to go anywhere else. And I'm gradually working my way through everything. I'm going to use the yellow gloves just because this kit has yellow in it. Trying to decide if I want to use anything else. Maybe not. Okay. So now let's think. Let's pull from here. This is from Let's Make a Plan. It's a printable that I downloaded. And theoretically, my youngest is the laundry person, but it's not working. So I'm going to put a couple of these down. The only thing that's weird about this kit is they actually printed the red line, and I'm not understanding that at all. That's okay. So one day I'm going to wash darks, and so I'm going to put these right there. And one day I'm going to wash lights. Where's that pinky one? And so it's going to go here. Maybe. Come on, I know this is cut. Because I had to run it through the machine twice. So this is going to be my lights day. And one day I'm going to wash red by itself, because when your school district colors are red and white, you have an entire closet of nothing but red clothing. So I'll wash it by itself. lights, darks, red, towels and sheets. That'll work. Okay, put this back in here. What else do I have that I need to put in here? I have another printable that I just downloaded yesterday. My Silhouette had problems with this, so that's why it's like about to come off its page, but it's fine. Okay, Thursday is my planning day. That's what day it is now. Okay, and then let's see what else I can find. Do I want to put that on Wednesday? Let's see if my trash day sticker will come out. Wednesday morning is trash day, thank goodness, because if I'm cleaning Maddie's room like I'm supposed to, or like we're supposed to, or she's supposed to, I will have trash to put out. I'll have a lot. I'm going to have to change to bigger rings for this because I'm running out of rings. Oh, this I need because I've got to get my allergy meds refilled next week. I don't want to do that on Monday. I have enough going on Monday. Let's put that on whatever day this is, Wednesday. Okay. If I can get the sticker out. There we go. Come on. Oh, the struggle. I think I need a new blade. I'm not sure. I just don't know. This needs to be done on Monday. And then I need to attack the kitchen. I'm going to put it on this today since that's where the gloves were. That sounds good. This needs to be done. Let's put this on Friday because Megan doesn't have class on Friday, so maybe she can help some. Okay. Don't need these. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need those. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put bigger rings on that. And then this. What days am I going to work on this? Computer. I have my Google, what is it, Google Educator Certificate, I don't know what you call it. And I need to renew it. But I want my Google Trainer certification. So I want to work on that this week as well because a lot of the teachers in my district have asked how to do certain things, and they inquired about bringing somebody from the service center to our district to teach them, and I'm like, well, that's a waste of money if we got somebody in district that's willing to do it. So I need to work on that. Okay, and then I'm still not sure what day I'll get that done. I rearranged our bedroom over spring break and I took everything off the walls and I haven't gotten it back on yet. So I've got to figure out where everything's going to go. So I'll give myself 2 days to work on that. This pen does not want to write on the sticker paper. Okay, there's those 2 things done. Groceries. I wanted to use this one. But I also need to do, hello, come on. My meal planning Where is that? Is that back here? Dinner food. Pack lunch. No, I need the one that says meal prep. Meal plan or something. Do I not have such? I thought I did. Uh-oh. Because I've got to do that. Since we're doing the e-meals, I have to get part of that done ahead of time. So that I can put the cart together so that I can go get the cart when it's convenient. I guess I didn't. Huh. Okay, whatever. So Saturday, well, yeah, Saturday we'll go get the groceries. Okay. So I think this is what I've got so far. We'll see how much I add to it. I will post updates to Instagram, I think. Maybe instead of doing more videos each week, I can do better about posting to Instagram. That would help. Put a list here, put that. I've got to fill in my meals as I plan those, and that's next. Okie doke. There we go. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribed or give me a like if you like my stuff, or leave a comment or something, because I really, just so I know somebody's out there actually watching these things. Anyways, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.